IELTS speaking. Topic: the place where you live. Cue card question. Describe the place where you live. You should say what kind of place it is, where it is located, what you can see from your home, and explain what you like or dislike about living there. Sample answer. I live in a small flat on the second floor of a modern block of flats. It's located on the outskirts of town, in a quiet area not far from the countryside. I moved here with my parents a few years ago because our old flat in the city center was too small and noisy. From my balcony, I can see a few nice views of trees, a playground, and small houses nearby. Our flat is not very big, but it's clean and comfortable. We rent it, so we pay every month to live here. There's a family downstairs and a young French couple upstairs, so sometimes we hear people talking, but most of the time it's peaceful. The building has a small lift, and we also use the steps when we want some exercise. I like my home because the location is convenient. It's only 20 minutes to the city center, but it feels calm and safe. I also like that our living room gets a lot of light during the day. However, there's no air conditioning, so it can get very hot in summer. Still, I think it's a pleasant and charming place to live, and I feel happy here. Part 3. Discussion questions and sample answers. Question 1. What kind of home do most people in your country live in? Answer. Most people live in small houses or flats, especially in big cities. In the countryside, many families have cottages or small houses with gardens. It depends on their jobs and income. Recently, more young people prefer modern apartments because they are easier to clean and closer to schools or offices. Question 2. Do you think it's better to live in a house or a flat? Answer. I think a house is better because it has more space and you don't have to share it with other families. You can also have a garden and park your car easily. But a flat is often cheaper and easier to look after, especially for people who live alone or don't need a lot of space. Question 3. What are the advantages of living in the countryside? Answer. The countryside is peaceful and has cleaner air. People can enjoy beautiful views, and it's safer because there's less traffic and pollution. You can also grow vegetables and enjoy nature. However, some people find it too quiet because there aren't many activities or places to go out. Question 4. What are the disadvantages of living in a big city? Answer. Big cities are often crowded and expensive. There's a lot of noise, pollution, and stress, and sometimes it's hard to find parking or cheap housing. Also, people are always in a hurry. Still, life in the city is never boring because there are cinemas, cafes, and shopping centers everywhere. Question 5. How has housing changed in your country over the years? Answer. Nowadays, more people live in modern apartments instead of old houses. Buildings are taller and have lifts, balconies, and central heating. In the past, people lived in small cottages or traditional houses made of wood. Now, homes are more comfortable and new housing areas are being built near cities.